astral realm and asked for proof of it and then gotten very bizarre proof. So I actually have a really good one recently. This one's pretty weird. And this one was mind blowing even for me. I thought, what the hell was that? So, oh man. So I had this weird encounter in the astral realm with a guy who, like, I'm gonna call him like a Men in Black type guy, but he was like wearing a suit. He looked like three letter agency, like in the astral realm. And he had asked me to sign a soul contract to do some stuff for him to help with like raising the vibration in the specific realm that I was in. And it was odd because I'd never been to this realm before, and everybody kind of looked a little monster like. But they weren't like aggressive monsters. They were kind of depressed monsters, if that makes sense. They were all just kind of moping around. And so I was like, yeah, okay, like this has got to be my brain. There's no way. Like I know that I'm astral traveling, but what the fuck is this? So I said, okay. I said, I'm not going to sign a soul contract, but I do need proof that this is real and that what you're asking me is a legit thing. So he goes, well, what do you want from me as proof? And I said, I want you to send me $5,000 uh, in like my realm. So I refer to this realm as Midgard because I work a lot through the Norse lens stuff. So I told him, I said, in Midgard, I need you to send me $5,000 because I thought there's no way $5,000 is not just going to drop out of the sky into my lap. So right before Christmas, this was only like maybe 3 or 4 days later after this. Right before Christmas, I got this postcard that had a scratch off. It was like a blackjack scratch off on it. And I've never seen anything like this. And it was from a company in Denver. And the jackpot was $5,000. And I got blackjack on my scratch off. Had a like not a medium. I don't know what he is. I had a reading from a psychic. I'll just leave it at that. And he was kind of combative with me because I don't know why. I guess he was expecting like some fanfare out of me and he just didn't get it because I was like, I'm also a psychic. Like that's not a big deal to me. Like it's cool. Don't get me wrong. And there are some psychics that absolutely blow my mind. I literally just had one on my podcast who I love, but I went to this guy for a reading and he was kind of combative and I kind of left the reading feeling like, God, what the fuck was wrong with that guy? Like, man, his ego is dysfunctional. And then I was astral traveling and I ran into him in the astral travel, like the astral realm, the one that I go into to then have access to other realms, if that makes any sense. So I ran into him there and he pulled me aside and he said, hey, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize like what you were. And I just wanted to let you know, like, I didn't mean any disrespect. And I thought, wow, my ego is like really doing a number on my astral traveling right now. That's pretty weird. Um, so then like 3 or 4 days later, he went live on Instagram again, and I kinda hopped into his live, and he brought me up on the screen and was like, I she's, like, incredible. This woman is so like, you have no idea what this woman is, and, like, it was a totally different experience with him. It was very similar to the one that I had had with him in the astral realm, and so I asked him, I said, "Hey, were you astral traveling last night?" And he goes, "Yeah, that was me."